The work never ends at assholeconsulting.com. Or if you have questions, Cappy's got answers. As long as you got money. Greetings, asshole. Please make a video briefly discussing the article link below and then perform the Clarey test on Lisa Sue. Let me know the price. Article for Business Insider. Lisa Sue, SU, is first woman to top APS CEO payless analysis in 2020. All right, so let's go here. According to Associated Press survey. All right, so here's a Taiwanese woman. She's holding up a microchip processor. Lisa Sue is the highest paid female CEO, according to the Associated Press annual report on CEO salary. She made $58.5 million in 2019. The Advanced Micro AMD CEO base salary, boo. Lisa Sue of Advanced Micro Devices is the first woman ever to top the Associated Press annual survey of CEO compensation. Her 2019 pay package was valued at $59 million, following a strong performance for her company's stock during her 5 years as CEO. The median pay for women on the list was $13.9 million versus $12.3 million for men. Oh, women made more than men. Pay for women was up 2.3. Notice I'm not pissed off about it. I'm like, okay, good. They made more money. That's good for them. Pay for women was up 2.3 from last year. Looking at the median change for men was 5.4, and women remained significantly underrepresented as CEOs, heading just 5% of S&P 500 companies. Well, if women want to, no one's stopping them. Women want to have babies. That's inevitably, no matter what they say, in the end, they want to have the babies. Women are making incremental progress achieving leadership positions in the C-suite, said Lorraine Harrington, president and CEO of Catalyst, a nonprofit organization focused on women in the workplace. However, the fact remains that women CEOs still represent a disproportionately small share of corporate leadership, and women of color aren't represented at all. What choices? You want to have babies at 15 and 7 of them while you're at it with 6 different baby daddies? Guess you're not going to be CEO of whatever, Google. Do you want to major in engineering and finance? Well, then, all righty. We've whittled down 80% of women away from that. And then women want to go and have babies. When does the general population just get heated and listened to, and our wisdom is like, and we don't have to get it from Business Insider with their obvious agenda written by whoever. Oh, women aren't. Do you know men aren't making it as good in volleyball? Do you know men don't make it in nursing? Men don't make it in education, early childhood education. Who cares? We don't care. We don't want to go there. You women are free to do what you want. You got these assholes, these idiots, these Business Insider. Women got to go and do more. Be men. Women be men. We're like, but we don't want to. No, you're not equal. You're sexist if you're not being men. Okay, we'll go be men. Why can't I find a man? Because you are one. There's this thing called women. Let me tell you about this extinct creature that existed about 25, 30 years ago. They're kind of like men. They are humans, but they had boobs, and they were nice, and they were fluffy, and they were soft. Okay, let's go back 50 years, because that's not the women I take. We're way back. They're fluffy, they're nice, they're soft, they smiled, and they would kiss you, and they smelled nice, and they were just feminine. And they were so awesome. They had their own unique, totally encapsulating adjective or adverb or description. It's called feminine. They were females, and they were wonderful, and men liked them. And so now they're extinct, and now we have nothing but a bunch of men. We have like real men and these really retarded, pathetic excuses, a couple too many or a couple too few chromosome wannabe men who just are failing. Now, in theory, they could be women. They could be. They have the potential to do that, but they don't. They want to be men. And so then, we force them into things and do this. No, you can't. They want to be women. Oh, God, you don't want to be a woman, do you? You want to be a man, right? Because being a woman sucks. You want to be that other side of the equal and opposite spectrum, would you? You want to be. You got to be masculine. You got to wear those suit pants like Hillary Clinton. It's so funny watching you women pain. We didn't lift a damn finger. You girls did it to yourselves. You ruined, 3 generations coming up? We'll see how Gen Z comes up. Gen Z ladies, do you want to become miserable spinsters in debt like your millennial female counterparts? You don't? Well, then learn how not to become a millennial. Available paperback, Kindle, and audiobook. And yes, there's got to be women like this gal here, Lisa Sue, who I think kind of like Megan, who was in charge of eBay. She was legit. I would also say Sheryl Sandberg. They earned their positions there. I mean, they brought their kids to work, and I don't know how great their kids are going to turn out, but they made it. I'm not debating that. They certainly earned it. But that's the exception, not the rule. But you guys all go try and be Sheryl Sandberg. I'll go try to be Anne Margaret. Let's be the guys. I want to be Anne Margaret. If there's a female, there's a female, a young Anne Margaret, would be like, hey, how you doing? Bad choices. Yes, I'm all for the bad choices. Woo! Anne Margaret was a good-looking gal back in the day. Woo! 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 That's how far back we got to go. What do men want? That's what we wanted 40 years ago. That's gross. Okay, just go away. Go be your man. Go get a pit bull and rescue it. The 2019 pay figures are from before coronavirus pandemic on Beta, 100 CEO. Analysis of executive pay was done by some no-name entity. Full years. Sue's compensation was more than 4 times the value of her pay in the prior year. Games-driven rewards has risen from 3 to 55. AMD top performing stock. Good for her. I'm glad she's making all this money. She did good for the company. While culturally, please tell us, Business Insider, people who are not Lisa Sue, you tell us what she did. There's been a spotlight on issues facing women in the workplace and increased pressure from stakeholders on companies to create inclusive work cultures. Harrington said structural challenges remain. Why don't you leave these private companies the fuck alone to manage themselves as they see fit? Women continue to face entrenched barriers and stall out in middle. Please, ladies, throw yourself against. Go. You go work corporate. You go, girl. Go. Girl boss. Go. Get your degrees. Get your MBAs. Commute. Pay taxes. Sit in front of computers. Get in front of meetings. You all go become Cheryl. Please go. I'm done. I don't care. Go. I'm the biggest feminist ever. Please get what you want. Women, 20 were on the list. 309 men. None of which of this is Lisa Sue's fault. So let's do a thing on Lisa Sue. Taiwanese American business executive and electrical engineer. Oh, what? You mean she didn't major in early childhood diversity study, reading literature studies? Early in her career, she worked at Texas Instruments, IBM, Freescale Semiconductor in engineering and management positions. Oh, like she has skills. Not just fifis, not like that fuckwit over at Target's the person who is like maybe a person, I don't know. It's a thing. We have another thing that works at Target's CSR department. That thing. Here we have a real woman with a real degree who makes real contributions to society. She's known for her work developing silicon on insulator semiconductor manufacturing technology as more efficient semiconductor chips during her time as vice president of IBM Semiconductor Research and Development. So this gal's a genius. She actually produces I don't even know the name of the lady over at Target CSR department. But she fails in comparison to Lisa Sue. Lisa Sue, this may shock you. We're not being biased. We are looking at someone's accomplishments and achievements, not the color of their skin. And Lisa Sue obviously has worked hard, majored in the right thing, done hard shit, whereas the retard over at Target's diversity and inclusion department is, in fact, probably not much smarter than 90 IQ. Maybe not officially a mental retard, but it comes nowhere near to the legitimate and real contributions to society that Lisa Sue did. Appointed joining roles. She's worked her entire time. So went to MIT, has a PhD, worked this entire time. Probably going to score really well on the Clarey test. Was born in Taiwan to Taiwanese parents, immigrated to the United States around the age of 3. Her and her brother encouraged to study math and science as children. Father, a retired statistician, began quizzing her on multiplication tables. Her mother, an account. Wow, did you notice that there was a father mentioned? See how there was a father mentioned? Oh, I wonder if that has any effect too. STEM, fathers, nuclear families, parents invested in them, telling them what to do. I'd love to see if the Target lady even know who her dad is. I'd love to know that. Mother and account. Okay, so this gal, how old is this lady? She's a little older than me. So we're from that generation, roughly. So she had your typical Asian parents force her to study. So parents came from wealth, relatives. So she had wealth. That's the point against her. Engineer, Bronx High School of Science, graduating in 1986. Went to MIT in 1986. Electrical engineering, computer science. Settled on electrical engineering. And here's her choice: electrical engineer, computer science. And all you other gals are like, should I want to be a teacher or an artist? I'm so smart. And then she continues to, she works obviously until the whole thing. Okay, so majored in the right thing. It's done nothing but real work. This is a better person than me. This is a better person than all of you, frankly. Very few of us are going to get to this woman's level. I would absolutely love to have a beer with her. I don't know if she'd even drink. Should she run for office? Absolutely. This is the type of person you want to run for office. This woman is experienced, hardworking, probably like Ben Carson, like too intelligent run for public, probably too smart. They're smart enough to know to not run for public office. But yeah, I'd like to have Miss Sue on Team America World Police in our government. Imagine if she was the mayor of Minneapolis. I wonder if you guys have your buildings burned down. She wouldn't take that job. But yeah, no, I mean, score of 1, that's a great score, one of which you didn't control. And just, this is what I'd like everyone to be like, frankly. But we can't all be engineers. Yeah, you're right. We can't. I guess someone's going to be ditch diggers too, huh? But everybody listening here probably can achieve this because we're better. We're smarter than the average bear. So hell yeah, Lisa Sue. Absolutely. Love to have a beer. Love to have a run for office. So there you go. Crude Lord Chubbs for $15. Jeez, man. Thanks. Heron, what is debt validation and is it a scam? I don't know. What do you mean debt validation? What is it now? It probably is a scam if it's something new. Debt validation. What is it? Debt validation or debt verification refers to a customer's right to challenge a debt and or receive written verification of a debt from a debt collector. The right to dispute the debt and receive validation are part of the consumer's rights for fair play. What? Okay, anybody who regularly attempts to collect consumer debts is considered a debt collector and is therefore required to respond to proper debt validation requests. In contrast, the original creditor and its employees are generally not subject, though they may be regulated. What? Consumer's right to challenge the debt. Verification of a debt. Don't believe you truly owe a debt? You have the right to force the debt collector to prove you owe the money. Debt validation is your federal right granted under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. To request debt validation, you must send a written request to a debtor within 90 days. Contact collection agencies. Okay, so basically, it's basically your right under federal law. Somebody calls you up, says they owe you money. You got a right to send them a letter saying, really, you got to prove to me I owe that. What is debt validation? So that's what debt validation is. I guess you're validating that you owe somebody money. Because what will happen is, like, let's say you owe the credit card company money. That credit card company may sell that debt to somebody else and have them go collect it for them, and they're going to go off and do other things. Selling a mortgage, that kind of thing. How do you know? Slick Slickerson calls up, says, hey, Charlie, you owe us. And it's like, well, who the hell are you and why do I owe you money? And then you got to validate the debt. So I presume this will got a paper trail saying, here's the balance amount we transferred from whatever, Wells Fargo Credit Services to XYZ Financial Corp. And now they're trying to collect their debt. So it's not a scam. No, that's a good thing for you. That's written into your rights with that act there. So that's a good thing. Juan, Aaron, you need more diversity hire. Hire me, a brown a-hole. No, Juan, we can't hire you. I hire no one. I'll never hire a person. Never. I'll never give anybody, even my buddies, I won't give them a job. I'll give them a business idea. I'll work with them if I get some but I'm never gonna hire anybody. So, all right, that's it. More on the way. Questions, answers. AssholeConsulting.com. See you guys later. Toodles.